Shibarium will be released in just a few days. So this is probably the time to think about whether you want to stay in the Shiba Inu environment or not. But before you decide, you might want to hear what the experts have to say, which is what we'll talk about in today's movie. So be sure to keep an eye out. Please note, with the launch of Shibarium getting closer, there have been a lot more Shiba Inu trades than usual. The prices of the transactions range from $100,000 to $1 million, which is a 300% rise in the number of SHIB transactions in the last month. But deals that cost between $10,000 and $100,000 have not been left out. Since July, when that range began, it has grown by 95.4%. Analysts say that the fact that Shibarium is coming out soon must have something to do with the rise in trades. The launch is in about a week, and the development team hasn't said anything to suggest that it won't happen. And since many people think Shibarium will change the way Shiba Inus are treated, many people seem to be more willing to trade their sheep coins than they were before. In the market, whales have been very busy. Very aware. The site for tracking crypto whales recently said that an unknown whale sent about 4 trillion sheep tokens worth close to $40 million to a wallet that no one knew about. Even more interesting about this exchange is probably the fact that all of those tokens were sent by a whale that had just been born the day before. That's not the only whale transaction that's happened on the Shiba Inu market recently, though. There was also a sale of about 4.4 trillion tokens worth just over $40 million. Not too long ago, the amount of money that big holders put into the ecosystem went up by a crazy 2,210%. This means that whales have bought more than 2,000% more sheep in the last week than they did in the week before. For just 1 week. That's crazy, don't you think? Now, experts say that there could be one of 2 reasons for this. One possibility is that the market has reached its lowest point. And, according to ETH News, this has to do with the strategy of whales, or big addresses, who tend to buy in large amounts after prices drop a lot. 2, there could be a lot of buying going on, which could start a run-up for the token. I'm not sure about you, but I think the second one is more likely. I say this because, first of all, Shiba is doing well enough right now, so it wouldn't make sense for these whales to trade sheep because it's doing badly. Shibarium will soon be released, which is possibly more important. According to Crypto Potato, it makes sense that these whales are buying as many SHIB coins as they can so that they can profit from the boom that the launch of Shibarium is likely to bring for Shiba. Back in June, one of the main people working on the Shiba Inu environment said that the Shibarium launch will have some cool features. It will let people link NFTs to real-world goods to prove that they own them and prove their identity. People seem to want to buy Shiba because it has interesting features like this and because Shibarium is supposed to make buying and selling sheep faster and easier. Whatever the reason, these whales have been buying so many sheep tokens that sheep is now the most traded token among the top 100 ETH whales, and they don't seem to be slowing down at all. If you thought this was really helpful, please leave a review and tell your friends about this video. It really helps with YouTube's algorithm, which makes it easier for me to keep making better movies. Since we heard that Shibarium was going to be released, more than just sheep trades have been happening. Though the number of Shiba addresses has also hit an all-time high, rising by more than 20% in just 1 week. As of right now, there are more than 3.5 million sheep wallets. In May, there were about 3.23 million sheep wallets. This shows that Shiba Inu owners aren't the only ones who are looking forward to the start. Shibarium seems to have gotten enough attention from other crypto holders, new and old, that they are ready to take a chance on the token. So a lot is riding on how well the Shibarium platform works. But the success of Dog Nuts makes it seem likely that Shibarium will also do well. Still talking about things that seem to depend on the success of Shibarium, the other Shiba Inu tokens have also been responding well to the close start. But before we get to that, this station gives away 100,000 sheep every day to anyone who wants to take part. You need to do is like this movie, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below. Shiba Inu is a hashtag. Best of luck. In the last 2 hours, there has been a rise in bone in particular. Most likely, This is because Bone is the legal way to buy and sell Shibarium. Also, you'd need these Bone tokens to be a delegator or a referee on Shibarium. So it's possible that all these people are buying Bone tokens to be able to trade on the platform, or they could just be buying the token to make money when Bone finally pumps. No matter what happened, the price of Bone recently went up because more people bought it. This was a good thing, because the price of Bone dropped just this past weekend. At the moment, Bone is worth about $1.60. And the way things are going, it might even reach $2 before Shibarium comes out. We'll just have to see how things turn out, I guess. The other Shiba Inu token Leash has been doing well as well. In Shibarium, Leash doesn't have a clear purpose, but that hasn't stopped people from collecting the symbol. Because of this, the price of Leash has gone up by more than 45% in the last few days, and you can now buy a token for more than $500. It would be interesting to see how much all of these tokens go up in price when Shibarium starts doing everything it is meant to do for Shiba Inu. Taking everything into account, you might agree that it's not a bad idea to buy Shiba Inu tokens or keep the ones you already have. Things do look like they are going to get better for Shiba Inus, and you don't want to miss out on that. But I want to make it clear that this is not financial advice. Before you decide what to do with your tokens, you should do your own study. Experts have come up with some things you might want to think about as you do this. One of them is that Shibarium will be released soon, which is something we've already talked about in depth. Shiba Inu also has more partnerships and adoptions than it used to, which is another reason. Big businesses like AMC Entertainment have started to take payments in Shib. Not to tie everything back to Shibarium, but if it does well, even more big companies could start to take payments in Shib. The ticket would make people more money because Shib would be worth more the more that happened. When we talk about real relationships, let's not forget that Shiba Inu works with fashion designer John Richmond. It also works with a fast food company called Welly. And these agreements show that the dev team is working hard to make sure that Shiba Inus are important in more than just the crypto markets. That's how you can be sure that a coin will last. The price of Shib, on the other hand, has been going up and seems to be about to shred a zero. The RSI of potato Shib is also making higher lows and highs, according to crypto. Most people see this as a sign that the price will go up, and as long as the price stays above the wedge, Shib could keep going up. Who knows? She might be able to get rid of that zero before Shibarium goes live. With that, this video comes to an end. If you like the movie, please click the like button and leave a comment below. This helps me a lot with how YouTube works. Also, please let as many people as possible know about this movie. Let's tell everyone about this.